Hey, welcome back to the GKBC, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're new. I hope you're old. I hope you're used to us. Wow. Let me just put my foot right in it at the beginning. Yeah, hey, I hope you're all old. Anyway, sorry. Um, no, that's how we do. That's how we are here. But Happy New Year. Hope you're all being safe and sound in your yearly reveling. And I hope you're all finding a way to be safe mentally, stand true, and, be who you really are. That's all anybody can ask. So today I'm going to give you my January TBR wish list. I will be starting my 12-12-12 challenge. 12 months of 12 categories and 12 books a month. Whee! I will also be doing the month 2 of my read all the books that were published in 1975 before I'm 50 challenge. And then the daughter of Groz decided it would be a good idea to challenge me to read 25 books in January. So with my 12-12-12 challenge and my 1975 challenge, that gave me 20. So I needed to come up with 5 more. So this is my TBR of all 25 books that I'm going to try to read in January. It is over 7,000 pages. So we'll see. But I'm going to give you the 12-12-12 books first. A few will be on Kindle. Those will show up here or here, however Evie wants to do it. So first up, for my brick, which was the 500 pages or more, is Police by Joe Nesbo. This is Harry Holy number 10 or 11. I wish that all books that were in series would put the number of the book on it. Like, okay, this is number 10. But like right here, it says Harry Holy novel on the top. It should say Harry Holy number 10. That would be great. But anyway, this is number 1, or this is I don't know how I'm going to read these, but this is my brick over 500 pages. Then my Western is probably my all-time favorite at this point. Or maybe not all-time favorite, because Westerns are so awesome. But this is at least in my top 5 favorite Western movies. And I didn't know it had a book. I don't know if the book came first, or if this is a novelization. But it is Open Range by Lauren Payne. And the movie stars Kevin Costner, an evil Dumbledore. Can't remember the guy's name. And one of my easily favorite actors, Robert Duvall. I don't understand how Robert Duvall hasn't gotten the Lifetime Achievement Award yet. I mean, what are they waiting for? Him to be dead? Anyway, this is my Western for January. My bodice ripper is Along Came a Rogue by Anna Harrington. This was chosen by the daughter. Kind of looking forward to seeing if it's any better than Hollywood Kids. It can't be much worse. That's my bodice ripper. Then we have Vampires. And we have The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. Heard a lot about this. This cover's awesome. The blood on the whatever that is, peaches maybe, kind of stands out. It's pretty cool. But that's my vampire book. My werewolf book will be here somewhere, is Wolf's Hour by Robert McCammon. I have read one book by Robert McCammon, Boy's Life. My mom gave me another book of his named Mine to read. I haven't got to it yet. But in January, I will be reading Wolf's Hour. So that's going to be fun. My ghost story is going to be The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I think we've all heard about this. It was a great movie. Maybe I think there's a TV show. And I haven't read the book yet. So, and look at this awesome cover. Isn't that so cool? But, so that I haven't read this yet, so I'm very excited. And then the Agatha Christie, the Agatha Christie book I'm going to read this month is called Murder on the Links. And you'll see that floating around my head. I'm not sure if it's Poirot, I don't know how to say his name, Poirot, or Marple, or Tuppence, and whatever the kid's name is, or something else. I'm not sure yet. I guess those are all her, famous characters. But that's the Agatha Christie book. And then in January, I'm going to be reading a Mary Higgins Clark book. If you remember from the thing, it's going to go Mary Higgins Clark, Dean Koontz. Mary Higgins Clark, Dean Koontz. So in January, I'm going to read Loves Music, Loves to Dance. So I'm pretty sure I read this before. I've read a lot of Mary Higgins Clark before, but I'm rereading her in order of publication, just like I'm doing with Dean Koontz and Agatha Christie. But that's my Mary Higgins Clark book. Then for thriller/mystery/suspense, I'm going to read A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham. Obviously, this was a Book of the Month choice by me last year. I picked mostly thrillers. Out of the Book of the Month choices, that's kind of what I aim for, is the thrillers, the mysteries. So, yeah. Now, my science fiction book for January, and one of you, my viewers, will recognize this, and you will understand just how long you've been inspiring me. But my January science fiction book is by Walter M. Miller Jr., and it is A Canticle for Leibowitz. This is Tad. You talked about this book, and you you said that these monks form a religion around, these monks far into the future form a religion around a grocery list of Leibowitz. And I was like, I have to read more. I have to know more. That sounds awesome. So A Canticle for Leibowitz will be my science fiction book for January. My graphic novel, which all graphic novels this year will be on the path of my magazine that I've shown before, the top 100 graphic novels of all time from 2017, well, and before, will be Saga, Volume 1, which you will see floating around my head. So that's kind of cool. Never read that either. So, let's see. Honestly, the only book this month that I've read before is Loves Music, Loves to Dance by Mary Higgins Clark. So it's and one of my 5 challenge books I've actually read before. But we'll get to that. And then my hard case crime book, I started way back at hard case crime number 1 because I want to read them all in order, even though I know they're not connected. It's just a way to collect them and have them be in order. Will be Grifter's Game by Lawrence Block. And the cover is pretty cool. Did he want her enough to kill for her? And let me tell you, the eyes of a goddess are upon you. So, that's my 12-12-12 books for January. I'm really excited to get started. Now the 1975 project are going to be all Kindle books or library on Kindle. So, except for one, which hasn't arrived in the mail yet. So I'm going to have a picture shown. I apologize for that. I really wanted it to be here in time, but it didn't make it. It'll probably be here on Monday. So, but first up we have, oh boy, I didn't write down the authors of these. That's okay. I'll just tell you the titles, and throughout the month maybe I'll talk about each. Confessions of a Crap Artist. Okay. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I didn't, maybe I can look in the Kindle. Maybe that's why I brought it with me. Okay, I don't have that one on here yet. So, Confessions of a Crap Artist. And then there's a book called Forever by Diane J.M. Johnson. Oh, and I guess you could always see the author on the book when it floats around my head. So there's that. There's The Female Man by Joanna Russ. A Family Affair by Rex Stout. The Enchantress of World's End by Lynn Carter. Black Sunday by Thomas Harris. I'm pretty sure Thomas Harris is the guy that wrote Silence of the Lambs, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. But that name sounds familiar. Galaxies by Barry Malzberg. And then the book that I ordered off of eBay and it hasn't arrived yet is called Bert Breen's Barn. And it's a children's book, but it just sounded really awesome. So that will be the 1975 books for January. And I'm, like I said, I'm really looking forward to getting started with this. Now the 5 challenge books, which I have here, all are physical books that I can show you. First up will be I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. This isn't a first edition because it has the Omega Man on it, and it's much older than that. But I Am Legend, and there's been, I think, 3 movie adaptations of this. I have seen 2, the one with Charlton Heston and the one with Will Smith. I have yet to see the one with Vincent Price. So that's a oversight that will be rectified probably after reading it. I think I've read this before, so that might be the other book that I've read this month, or that it will be a reread. Then I have Drink with the Devil by Jack Higgins, and I don't have the dust jacket, so I'll just have to show you the spine. No idea what this is about. It was in a pile. And I was like, okay, I'll read a book that I have. Then we have Sail by James Patterson. My mom just handed me this the other day to read. Also don't have the dust jacket to it. Her books, and my daughter obviously decorated this one when she was much younger. So it actually means more that way. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. We watched this movie. Haven't read the book yet. So by Jesse Andrews. So that's gonna I don't know. These are challenge books. I might get to them. And then I figured my buddy Russ, who I've known for a long time, told me about this. He said you should try a Tom Clancy. So here we are. I will be starting my Tom Clancy journey with Patriot Games. Excuse me. No idea. I'm pretty sure it's Jack Ryan #1. But yeah, that is... those are my 5 challenge books to get me to 25. I think the most books I've ever read in a month is the month that's ending right now, December. It's either 17 or 18. So I'm looking to add 7 or so books to that, and about 14 or 1500 pages. So, woo! Good thing I don't have a real job, right? But that's my TBR for January. I'm excited to get started. You know, the new month and stuff. And plus, I'm starting my creation of the 12-12-12, which I invite anybody watching to join in on. And you don't have to do books. My amazing wife, AJ, is going to be doing 12 different pictures, photographs every month. And she put out a video on that just last week. The daughter on her channel did a video yesterday where she announced that she's going to do the 12-12-12 challenge with mediums of art, like drawing and painting and whatnot. So you can do anything you want. Movies, exercises, 12 different dishes to cook. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's just a way to, you know, get creative and show more of who you are, or, you know, read more. So join us. Just do the hashtag 12-12-12 and we'll see if anybody wants to join in. You don't even have to give credit. Just do it. I would love to, you know, come across somebody who's doing this. So that's my January TBR wish list. Very wishful, with 25 books and just over 7,000 pages. So yeah, join the 12-12-12 challenge. I also welcome anybody to join the I want to read all the books from your birth year. That might be, I mean, you never know what you're going to find. You know, so you're welcome to do either. Anyway, I will see you in a couple of days with my December wrap up, and that's going to be it for today. So heading into the new year, read more.